Good afternoon, all. My name is Wally Rada. I'm your host for BizTalk24. Welcome to BizTalk24. I'm coming to you live from the city of Singapore. It's good to see you all again. I've seen some of you before. Wave to me, guys. How are you today? It's a beautiful sunny day in Singapore. I hope it's beautiful and sunny in your country. Hello, Leslie. Good to see you again. Hello, Marciel. Nice to see you again. Hello, Marjorie. Nice to see you again, Tuktan. Welcome all to today's session. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about a really important topic, which is innovation. Okay, we'll just wait 2 more minutes because there's people still coming into the room. There's about 2 people every 30 seconds joining us. We'll make it a start in exactly 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes and we'll start the session. Thank you. Okay, let's make a start. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about innovation. We're going to talk about why is innovation important in today's world. We're going to ask the questions about what does innovation do for you as an individual or for an organization? You know, nowadays, innovative ideas lead individuals and corporate companies or corporations and businesses around the world to an incredible new market and new way of success. Innovation has helped companies all over the world to make millions of dollars. Let's look at some of them. Let's throw names around. Has everybody here heard of Amazon? Can you wave your hands if you've heard of Amazon? Everybody knows Amazon? Does everybody know Alibaba? Does everybody know Alibaba? Great, excellent. Does everybody know McDonald's? How many people have eaten hamburgers at McDonald's this week? Yeah, I know you all love McDonald's. I know that. All right. Okay, so basically all these companies, ladies and gentlemen, Dawa, they have all put their hands in what's called innovation, because creativity is thinking up new ideas. Creativity is being innovative. Innovation is about doing new things. Innovation is a process of turning ideas into processes that help the company make more money or help you as individuals get a career or a job that you've always dreamt of. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Do you understand me, Dawa? Okay, so innovation. What is this secret magic of innovation? Innovation is important. Innovation is simply an advancement, a way of moving forward, progressing forward. It's a way used by company or an idea used by companies or individual to solve problems that they are facing or that their businesses are facing in today's world. Let me talk to you. What is the biggest problem the world has faced recently? You all know what COVID-19 is, right? COVID-19 is the world's biggest problem. No one in the world expected COVID-19 to strike in 2019 and destroy the lives of millions and millions and millions and millions of people. People were digging holes in the ground to bury people by the thousands. No one ever expected some country or some criminal to unleash COVID-19 on the world. No one knows where COVID-19 came from. The world will never be different post-COVID-19. It is highly likely that we'll live with COVID-19 for the next 2 to 3 years. It is highly likely that you'll have to wear a mask for the next 2 or 3 years. It is highly likely that 3 or 4 more million people will die as a result of COVID-19. COVID-19 is still in its early stages. The Omicron variant of COVID-19 is now at trend number 3, and medical professionals say it could get worse. We could go to number 5, number 6. The disease is still growing. So COVID-19 has made it really important for the world or for society to become more innovative. We've had to find ways of fighting against this killer disease. Companies have to find innovative ways to stay in business, because you can no longer go to the shop and buy things that you used to buy before COVID-19 because all the shops are closed. People turned to online shopping. Companies like Amazon companies like Alibaba saw an 80% increase in the number of customers that started buying from them. As COVID-19 grew, they saw like a 500% increase in the number of people that started buying from Amazon and Alibaba. And the thing is, those people who gave up going to shops and started buying online have now continued to buy online. So in one way, COVID-19 was a disaster for the world, but for companies like Amazon and Alibaba, it was the growth that they never planned. So these companies had to find a way to be innovative in order to be able to do the business and be able to handle the number of customers that they are getting since the beginning of COVID-19, something in the vicinity of probably 20 to 30 million customers are going through their online shopping portals. That is not a small number, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot of customers. So what does innovation mean? Innovation refers to creating more effective processes. Innovation means creating new products, new processes, ideas to attract more customers, ideas to make Dawa Wangamo more employable, ideas that will make Dawa come up with concepts or ideas that a company would love her to implement so she can get a better job. That is called innovation. In order to be innovative or in order to practice innovation, you have to start from the basics. First, you have to have a mind which is eccentric. I'm going to write the word eccentric in the chat box for all of you. You have to be eccentric. Okay, so eccentric or eccentricity is the basis of you being able to think and innovate. If you can't think out of the box, then there's no way you're going to innovate anything new. No way. Because to be innovative and innovate, you have to think of ideas that the average person wouldn't think of. You have to do things differently. Tran Min, Melody, Jesse, Sally Guban, nice to see you again. Unique, Ong Zhao Meng, nice to see you again. So to do things differently, you need to be eccentric. Being eccentric is doing things in what is unexpected, something different, something abnormal, something that no one expected, something that is not the norm, all right? If you stay with the norm and you stay doing it the old way, you cannot be innovative. Okay. Innovation can act as what we call a capitalist. It can be a catalyst that can make your business grow, and it can help you as a business solidify your market share and grow your customer base. I'm sure you all heard recently that just before Valentine's Day, Alibaba ran a Valentine's Day sale. They sold something in the vicinity of $265 million worth of products in the days leading up to Valentine's Day. And all of these orders were taken by Alibaba's computer network and transmitted through its finance network and processed by robots in warehouses, all thanks to the innovation that Alibaba has invested in robotic arms in its warehouses, in automated systems that use artificial intelligence to communicate with the customer, through the latest and most secure payment gateways in the world that can handle that many transactions. So without innovation, could Alibaba handle that number of sales? No, absolutely not. Prior to COVID-19, there was no such sale. They never achieved those records because when people can't go out and are worried about the disease of COVID-19, people put their money through Alibaba. Alibaba suddenly had its business multiply probably 500%. So Alibaba is a result of innovation. Amazon is a constant result of innovation. Let's talk about why is innovation important? Why is it important in today's world? Let me ask some of you, why do you think innovation is important? Can anybody suggest an answer to me? Who wants to suggest an answer? Can you put your hand up? Who wants to give me an answer? Why is innovation important? Let me ask, who have I got here? Joseph, can you talk to me? Joseph Lubasi. Joseph, can you unmute your microphone? Tell me, why is innovation important? Hello, Joseph. Hi, Joseph.
Yes, how are you, sir?
Good. Where are you from,
Yes,
Joseph?
hi, sir. How are you?
I'm very good.
I'm
What country
from
are you
Zambia.
from? All right, tell me, why do you think...
Zambia, Lusaka.
I know Zambia. Tell me, why is innovation important, you think?
Innovation is very, very important because it leads to creativity and also innovation or innovative to some individuals or to some countries.
All right, can you give me
and also it also creates...
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry?
No, go ahead. Please continue.
Yes, actually, basically, I was talking about the importance of what innovative today in our world. Innovative is very, very important today in the world. Why? Number one, it leads to new ideas. New ideas will come on board. Then also, secondly, it also leads also to innovative. Individuals become more innovative in the manner or in the way they will be doing things, or in the manner they will be reviewing certain things. So this is the reason why innovative is very, very cardinal today in the world.
Thank you very much. That's a great answer. Thank you, Joseph. Innovation, ladies and gentlemen, is the road to a company's existence. Most companies around the world, academically, live a life of 20 years. Any company formed has a projected lifespan of 20 years. What will happen within that 20 years? Either the company will make millions and grow, or either the company will run out of ideas and fold due to bankruptcy, or change its name and change its business. Most corporate lifelines, or the life of a corporate structure, academically is within 20 years. They'll either make millions or they'll go bankrupt. If you look at all the companies around the world who are still in business, and let's talk about some of the greatest companies, Joseph will probably know them. Let's talk about the likes of McDonald's, the likes of Apple with their iPhone, the likes of Amazon, who's not that old, the likes of Microsoft Software. All of these companies are now coming, if they have not already, crossed the 20-year line. And the reason why these companies are still alive and breathing and providing jobs for millions of people around the world is because they have unlocked creativity and delivered innovation to their customers and to their marketplaces, which is what Joseph just shared with us. All right. So let me talk about Apple. Who can tell me, why is Apple considered to be an innovative company? Can anybody tell me what is so special about Apple? Why do we buy Apple? Apple phones. Why do we buy Apple phones? Who can tell me? Kana, can we speak to Kana? Hello, Kana. How are you? Kana Bahadur, how are you, Kana? Do you want to speak to me? Hello, how are you today?
Fine, sir.
Good.
Good,
Tell me, why do you think Apple or iPhone has succeeded and stayed in business for so long? Is it because they delivered innovation? And if you believe they delivered innovation, in what way have they been innovative? Can you tell me? Are you there?
iPhone is Apple or iPhone have been innovative in a sense that they are creative in their products when they are designing their products, and all the features and applications used by Apple is very creative. They have designed in such a way that they are very perfect.
All right. So can I ask you, do you think that Apple's innovativity or innovation is one of the reasons why people keep buying Apple? Do you think that's a major factor?
One could be that, and another one is they are more secure.
All right. So you think that the secrets or the technology they have that they keep bringing to their customers, which is also innovation, is one of the reasons why they're so successful. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Great. I'll talk to you again. Thank you for sharing your ideas. Much appreciated. I have somebody putting up their hand, my co-host, by the name of John. Could you do me a favor and unmute their microphone, please, Amala?
Hello.
Hi,
everyone.
hi, John.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. How are you? Tell me. Where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines.
Yeah.
So,
Tell me, John. What do you want to say about innovation? Please go ahead.
Innovation is a type of improvement or enhancement of technology that we have been used today or in the future. Also, the topic about the Apple, from what you mentioned, is that Apple is very, let's just say, a lot of people buy Apple because the features that it has that Android doesn't have. For example, the camera the Apple have very committed in improving their camera since 2007 when it's launched, and also the storage of the phone, they are expanding to 512 gig, and also the usability, and it's a easy type of phone that we can use. Also, its accessibility to other phones, and also good one.
Well, that's a very good point. Apple has a habit of building what's called user-friendly features and benefits. And the reason for that is because the person who founded Apple, when he founded it, had a principle that everything they build has to be what customers want. They had a focus of listening to what customers want. And what Apple has been able to do is convert their customers' wants or desires into technology. And Apple has constantly innovated, whether it's with its camera being one of the best cameras available in the mobile world, or its features. John, you're absolutely right. Can I ask you, are you an iPhone user? Are you there? Hi, John. Okay, John's left us, or he's switched off his microphone. Okay, so iPhone has been innovative and successful, as you've heard. But the real reason iPhone has been successful is truly because of the innovation and the technology they've been able to produce. Now, do remember that all the technology they produced so far is because of Steve Jobs when he founded Apple. Steve Jobs left Apple with a 20-year blueprint. Now, when Steve Jobs died, and he's just going over the 20-year mark, what we're finding is all the new phones are coming out. The iPhone 11, 12, and 13 are almost the same. There's very few new features. And the reason for that is because Apple has run out of ideas. Steve Jobs' innovation, Steve Jobs' plan, the blueprint he left is almost coming to an end. All right, and you can see that in the way they're putting phones out. The iPhone 11, the iPhone 12, and the iPhone 13 all look the same. They're the same shape, they're the same dimensions, and there's not very much difference in features. There may be one or two features that are different. So it comes back to companies. Companies have a 20 to 25-year lifespan. So people are now asking, is this going to see the end of Apple? Can we see Apple disappearing or losing market share in the next 4 or 5 years? Analysts are saying, wait to see what the iPhone 13, 14, and 15 bring. I use the iPhone 13, and let me tell you, I've used the 10, the 11, the 12, and the 13. And the 13 is offered me nothing different to what the 12 offered me. In actual fact, sometimes I say, why did I waste $3,000? There's nothing different about it, because the 10, the 11, and the 12 are the same, and the 13 is not much different. So can we say to ourselves, is Apple running out of innovative ideas? Who knows? We'll wait and see what happens to the Apple 14, the iPhone 14. All right, so innovation is really important. Why is it important to business? Let's talk about that. Innovation is the milestone for any business to actually increase its customer base and ultimately increase profitability. All right. It's a milestone for them to actually get more customers interested, more customers engaged. And when business is able to attract more customers, what happens? They sell more product and they make more profit. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? Does everybody follow me? All right. Does anybody else want to talk to me? I'm seeing hands getting raised here. Anybody else got their hand up? Amala? Hi there. Okay, we've got several hands up. Let me talk to some of these people. Let's start with the first hand that went up. Hi, Gwyn. How can I help you? Nice to meet you, Gwyn. Where are you from? Hello, Gwyn. Hi, Gwyn. Can you unmute your microphone, please? Hi, Gwyn.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Where are
Yeah,
you
nice to
from,
meet
Gwyn?
you too.
Where are you? Are you in
I'm
Vietnam?
from Vietnam.
Okay,
I'm from
tell me.
Vietnam.
Great, welcome. How can I help you? Welcome to BizTalk. Tell me about what your feelings about innovation are.
I think innovation is I can say it. I think it's people want to find more the new information or new idea or new products. You can hear me?
Yes, I can. Absolutely. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah.
All right. So innovation basically is the cause or the reason why people are more interested in the product and buy it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Could you give me an example of a product that you buy because of its innovation? Give me an example of one product, please.
Yeah, like I use iPhone, Apple.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you keep buying iPhone? Is it because of innovation?
Yeah, because it's easy for me to the access to the more apps. Easy, very useful. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Okay, great. All right, that's great. Go on.
More the benefits for me, I think I can share photo with my husband or my friend. It is very easy, and I can keep the quality of the photo is very high. Yeah.
Right,
so
excellent.
yeah.
Thank you for your contribution.
The reason, for me
Thank
to
you.
like it.
Thank you, Gwyn. Thank you for contributing. I'll talk to you again shortly.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, let's go to someone else here. Who have I got? I have John Maluza. Could you switch on your camera, John, so I can talk to you? Please switch on your camera and I'll come back and talk to you. Hello, John. Hi. Hello, John. Where are you from? Welcome to BizTalk. How can I help you? Hello, John. Can you unmute your microphone, sir? You need to. Hello, John. How are you? Where are you from,
good
sir?
morning, sir.
Hi, John. What country are you from?
I'm from Zambia, sir.
Hi, John. Tell me,
Are you
what
able
are
to
your?
hear me, sir?
Yes, I can. Tell me, how do you feel about innovation? And can you give me an example of a product that you've bought because of innovation?
Innovation helps us to move a step ahead of the other thing that you are dealing with. It moves us to be more creativity, also to do things that are of new. And one of the examples that I can mention is the Apple phone. The Apple phone, if you look at the way these Apple phones are made, it's of high quality, and the durability itself, it's the one that has even moved me to choose this Apple phone.
Fantastic. Thank you, John. Very,
The
very much.
quality,
Yeah, go on. Continue, please.
also the product itself,
Yes.
if placed on the market,
Right.
there's no other product that you can compare with in terms of the phones.
Well, to a certain extent, John, you're right. To a certain extent, iPhone has been successful because of the innovation that it brings in the phone. And it's true that if you use an iPhone, you cannot get the same features on an Android phone. And that's absolutely true. I totally agree with you. But the question is, John, does innovation bring creativity, or does creativity bring innovation? Do you know the correct answer to that?
Innovation brings creativity.
Can you tell me why you think that is the case? Because for people to be innovative, they have to get their inspiration from somewhere. So please explain to me, why do you believe that?
Why I believe that is that it also moves when you see a new product. It moves you to have more interest in that product. And when you are moved up with that interest, it also helps you to be more creativity in such a way that it will.
All right. I totally agree with you, John. From a consumer part, innovation generates inspiration for the customer to be more creative in the way he uses the phone. But when we talk about it from Apple's point of view, Apple relies on the creative brain that the people who work for Apple bring to it. So without those creative brains, they would not be able to come up with innovative technology. But from a consumer point of view, your explanation is correct. There is a two-side to it. So for the company to be innovative, they need creativity. For the consumer, the Apple's innovation and features justify or motivate the consumer to be more creative the way he uses those features. Would you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Good on you, John. I'll talk to you again shortly. Thanks, John. I'll talk to you shortly. Thank you, mate. See you shortly. Yes, go on. Thank you. All right. Could you open the microphone, please, for Nasruddin Abdul, please, Amala? Nasruddin Abdul. Hello, Nasruddin. Hi, Nasruddin. Where are you from? Hi, Nasruddin. Are you there, Nasruddin?
Yes.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Where are you from?
Hi.
Where are you from?
I'm from Somalia, but now I'm staying in Uganda.
Tell me, what do you think about innovation? Share your ideas with me.
I think when we know innovation is a vital in a workplace, because of it gives companies an edge of penetrating market faster and provide this a better connection. They to develop on their developing market, because of, as we know with Apple as a successful innovation, because of Apple has managed to sustain its innovation effort with their calculating or consistent increasing R&D or research development. Out there is spent repeated fight launch of new products of upgrading. Because of Apple, we know they are upgrading their cameras or their iPhones. There are different issues. So I think they are using different innovations for like a radical innovation. It has a given advantage because of while actively maintaining its range of eyeball, increasing storage capacity, recognizing price and cost. It has a lot of advantages. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. And thank you for sharing those ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, what Nasruddin and what John and what Mr. John Maluza said and what the others have said so far is it's true that innovation is the lifeline of a company's success. Any company that's not innovative will die very quickly, and that's a fact. But let me just clarify. Innovation comes as a result of creativity for the company. So if the company does not have the human talent that brings the creativity to the company in order to implement those ideas and innovate, the product would never see innovation. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, has always said before he died that when you hire people to do a job and they are experts in their field, do not tell them how to do the job. Let them tell you how they should do the job, because they are the ones with the creativity and innovation. And that is a philosophy that Apple has grown on, that when they employ developers and engineers at Apple, they ask those engineers to share their creativity and innovation. And then Apple decides whether those ideas will help them grow market. They pick the most successful ideas and put them into their iPhones. So what you see in the iPhone innovation is not because the company is innovative. It's because of the creativity that the people who work for Apple bring to the company as a group, not one alone, but as a group. Okay, let's talk to a couple more people. I'm getting a lot of hands here. It's great. Let me talk to Yen Yet Mao. Hello, Yen Mao. Do you want to lower your microphone and talk to me, Yen? Hi, Yen. You want to unmute your microphone? You have to unmute your microphone, sir. Can you unmute your microphone? Hi, Yen. Where are you from?
Hello, sir.
Hi, Yen. Which country are you from?
Hello everyone. I am from Yamabama, and I think
welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. The idea of my idea of innovation is when if the business has no innovation, instead of growing the customer base, the customer we have for the time being.
Yes.
We got bored of the product. We got bored of the product, and later on they will abandon the brand and the product that we produce. That's why innovation is very important to run a business and to innovate for innovation, for a great innovation, we also need to have the creativity. The creativity, to acquire the creativity, we need the inspiration from customer feedback. We need to adjust the requirements for our products from the advices of the customer, from customer feedback, and we make the product better and better, and a great innovation is resulted from a great creativity of inspirations of the customer feedback.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you, sir.
You're right on it,
Thank
Ian.
you, sir.
Thank you so much. All right, so let me just summarize there. What you've all said is correct, guys. What you've all said is absolute wisdom. A company's lifeline is only good as its innovative creation and ability to deliver more products and services. Let me give you an example. 20 years ago, the ladies used to go to a hair salon and simply used to look at changing their hair, making it shorter or changing the curls in it. That was 20 years ago. Now ladies go to a hair salon and they're looking for more. They're looking for new colors. They're looking to innovate, or they're looking to use innovative technology where they can straighten their hair, or if they have straight hair, they can make it curly. They can use different chemical techniques as a result of chemical innovation to transform the color of their hair. They can make their hair shine day and night through certain chemicals and innovation. That is a move forward that they couldn't get 20 years ago. Today, if you want to buy a pair of Adidas or Nike shoes, you no longer have to buy Nike or Adidas shoes that are made in the shop. You can now design your own Nike shoes, your own Adidas shoes, using an app which they have online with artificial intelligence. You simply take a picture of your foot, and then the artificial intelligence in the app will help you design your own Nike or Adidas shoe. Once you agree that you've locked in the design, you then swipe or pay with your credit card, $600 or $700, and within 30 days, you'll receive your customized Nike or Adidas shoes. That is innovation, because Nike and Adidas invested in the artificial intelligence and the technology to develop a mobile app to meet their customer needs. They focused on getting more market from customers who wanted Nike and Adidas shoes during COVID-19. So they came up with this app, and they said, why should I just sell the shoes that we already have? Why don't I let the customer design his own shoe, his own colors, and we'll make it and send it to them. We'll charge them more. And now 60% of Adidas basketball players or Nike sports players, the people that love those shoes, do not buy shoes from the Nike shop off the shelf. They all buy custom made. They pay like $300 or $400 more, but if you love the brand, you'll pay for it. It's like anything in life. So that was as a result of innovation. So what else does innovation do? It helps a company increase productivity. It helps a company stay in business. Because if it doesn't innovate, as young Yi Yint said, the company will eventually die, its products will die, their customer base will slowly get reduced, the company will go out of business. Innovation helps you stay ahead of your competition. Let's talk about innovation. If you go to eat McDonald's at a McDonald's family restaurant in the Philippines or in Singapore, they are being innovative. Now, they do not cook a hamburger on a flat, hot surface because it takes 3 to 4 minutes to cook. They want to produce hamburgers at the rate of 200 or 300 a minute. So now they use technology called a clamshell, C-L-A-M-S-H-E-L-L, and it's like a steam iron. So what happens is they lay the meat patties on the flat grill, and then they close this very expensive hydraulic clamshell, and they press the button. Within 30 to 40 seconds later, the shell will open and the hamburger patties are perfectly cooked. From the time the raw meat goes to the time you have the hamburger in your hand takes less than a minute and a half. That is innovation, because McDonald's said to itself many years ago, if we keep cooking hamburgers the old way on just an open flat surface, customers will walk away. We can't keep up. So now with the technology of a clamshell or similar to a pressure cooker technology, they can cook hamburgers in less than 1 minute. That is innovation. That's why McDonald's can sell so much fast food. That's why when you walk into McDonald's, you don't wait more than 2 or 3 minutes. But if they kept cooking hamburgers the way they used to, you'd probably wait 20 minutes for your burger, depending on how many customers they had. So innovation helps attract more customers. Innovation helps fight your competition. Let's look at innovation. Burger King uses a different way of cooking. They cook on a live flame. Burger King probably has not been as innovative as McDonald's. That's why McDonald's has the largest share of the hamburger market or fast food market, because McDonald's has been able to fight off its competition with innovation. Okay? All right. Let's talk about another need for innovation. Innovation helps companies take advantage of new technologies, because without innovation, companies wouldn't invest money in new technology. Let's talk about medicine. Is there anybody here who's a nurse? Do we have any nurses today? Any nurses or any doctors? No? Okay, let's talk about that. If you went to a hospital 20 years ago with cancer, the technology that was around 20 years ago was not around today. Today, cancer can be treated through innovation in science, medicine, and technology. There is surgical equipment that can remove cancer and it can be treated. 20 years ago, that wasn't there. So innovation has helped save lives. Innovation has helped Apple dominate the world with mobile technology. Innovation has helped Amazon become one of the most powerful online retailers in the world. Let's talk about Amazon, guys. Let's talk about why Amazon uses innovation. Why do you think Amazon treats innovation as one of its most important methods of keeping its business alive? If it wasn't for innovation, Amazon could not handle 30 million orders a day around the world. There is no way that 30 million orders can be processed by human beings. There wouldn't be enough space in their warehouses to do that. Alibaba could not pack $265 million worth of sales and ship them before Valentine's Day without automation, innovation, and technology. It's not humanly possible. If Amazon had not used innovation and brought in robotic arms, it will not be the world's strongest online shopping company. It would not be. It would have failed. Amazon's big innovation is to sell supply chain directly to its retail customers. How do you think Amazon does that? So Amazon's technology works in two ways. One, they have warehouses that are fully computerized with robots to store and pick the product for Amazon's packers to pack. And they have other technology, which means that as soon as Sharab has placed an order with Amazon, the order goes straight to the supplier's warehouse. The supplier packs it. Amazon's logistics team pick up the box the same day, and that box gets delivered to the customer, and all the customer know is that came from Amazon's warehouse. But it actually didn't. It came from Amazon's supplier's warehouse. So if you order a television from Amazon, it's likely that the product was ordered and paid through Amazon, but because Amazon doesn't have a big enough warehouse, Amazon puts the technology in the supplier's warehouse, Philips or Samsung. So as soon as your order is generated, the supplier packs it in Amazon packaging, Amazon's logistics pick it up, and it's shipped to you. And for all you know, it came directly from an Amazon warehouse. But do you think Amazon could do that without being innovative and developing computer systems and mainframes which communicate with all its suppliers? Amazon has hundreds of thousands of suppliers. Amazon sells something like 600,000 products on its list. All of its suppliers are connected to its system. That is innovation. For without innovation, Amazon would not be the world's largest online retailer today. The reason people shop at Amazon and buy and go back day after day, the reason all the ladies here keep going back to buy makeup and expensive clothes from Amazon, okay, is because they love Amazon, because they become loyal. Why has Puang Tran? Why has Pima Yagzom? Why has Van Nguyen? Why has Dawa Wang Mo continuously spent all their money through Amazon or Alibaba? Why does a young man like Tran Min buy all his aftershave and makeup online to impress all the young girls he goes out with? It's because he loves, or he would likely love, the Amazon customer service and response. He has become addicted to Amazon or Alibaba. That's why most shoppers go and buy day after day. My wife shops with Amazon at least twice a day, every day, 7 days a week. I know because I pay the bill on my credit card. Why does she go to Amazon? Because it's so easy. She looks, she sees, she buys. And why? Amazon are very smart. Their technology knows that my wife lives in Singapore. They know that she uses my Diamond American Express card and there's always money to pay. So they only show her expensive products which she will buy. Every 10 or 15 minutes, Amazon sends her an advertisement. Every 10 or 15 minutes, my wife orders. And when I get my monthly statement on my credit card, there's like 20 purchases from Amazon. Why does Amazon have loyal customers like that? It's because they have invested millions in developing innovative technology to get them customer loyalty. Without the technology, they would not have loyal customers. Does everybody understand me? Yes or no? Okay, let me call on some of you young people to talk to me. Tran Min, hello Tran Min. Do you want to unmute your microphone? Hello Tran Min, how are you today?
I'm good.
Hi, how are you? Where are you from? Vietnam, sir?
Yes.
Tell me, what can you give me any your idea about innovation? Do you see innovation as an important factor in a company or individual success? And what is an example of something that you buy due to innovation?
As we know, if you have innovation, you can earn money, you can get more customers.
Okay. So tell me, what is a product that you buy all the time because of innovation? What's the product? Can you give me an example of a product that you buy?
I bought Samsung Galaxy S10
all right.
Plus.
And which product do you think is more innovative? Your Apple iPhone or your Samsung tablet?
Samsung tablet.
All right. Can I ask, why didn't you buy an iPad? Is it because the iPad was less innovative or was it because of the price?
I think it's bright.
Okay, great. Well, let me tell you, I use a Samsung tablet as well, so I totally agree with you. Okay, but okay, so you would agree with me that one of the main factors for a company's ongoing success would be innovation. Would you agree with that?
It's Alibaba.
Yeah. Yes, I'm listening. Would you agree that innovation is a major reason for companies and individuals to be successful?
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you very much, Tran Min. I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you. Agustin Corrigador, thank you for your input there. I saw that. Thank you so much, sir. I'll talk to you shortly. So, ladies and gentlemen, innovation helps you take advantage of new technologies. If it wasn't for Amazon, Steve Bezos telling his team to find technology to win over a large customer share and focus on customer centricity. What do I mean by customer centricity? Can anyone tell me? What does it mean to be customer focused? Customer focus means what? Customer focus means to provide your focus relentlessly day and night to your customer. So at Amazon, everything they do is based on what? The customer, me and you. Every dollar that Amazon invests in its warehouse or technology must be customer friendly. That's why Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar company and it's one of the most successful online retailers in the world. Alibaba thought they were the best, but then came Amazon. And now Alibaba runs second behind Amazon. All right, now that may be good or bad because Alibaba offers cheaper products made in China. That's where it was founded. Alibaba has a lot of Chinese customers. There's 100 million of them in China. But if you talk about world domination, then Amazon has certainly given Alibaba a headache. Is Alibaba worried? No, it's not. My God, they did 265 million just for Valentine's Day. Amazon is happy. Alibaba's happy. But is Amazon happy? No. because 265 million for Amazon wouldn't be enough, because Amazon probably does 5 times that every week. Do you follow where I'm coming from? So Amazon left Alibaba behind because Amazon was more focused on innovation, and that innovation was all built around one thing in mind: provide the best technology possible to provide our customers the best experience possible and to capture their attention as many times as possible. That's why every time Quang Tran orders something from Alibaba or Amazon, their computer knows that Quang Tran is a female living in her country in Vietnam. They know her age profile, and the computer is very smart. It collects information about how much Quang Tran spends, what colors she buys, and what brands she buys. So every time Quang Tran looks at her phone or her app, guess what they advertise to her? They advertise products that fit her purchasing profile. And that what happens? She buys more. So being customer centric, being relentlessly focused on your customer through innovation is what made Amazon successful. Does everybody understand that? Yes or no? All right. Let me talk to someone like Miss Quang Tran. Quang Tran, can you unmute your microphone? Quang Tran, unmute your microphone. Hello, Quang Tran. Where are you from? Are you from Vietnam?
Yes, I'm from Vietnam.
It's nice to see you. Quang Tran, can I ask, do you buy from Amazon or you buy from Alibaba? What's your favorite shopping site?
Actually, I'm from Vietnam, so the platform is popular in Vietnam is Shopee.
Okay, good. Shopee's another one that's second to Amazon. Tell me, why do you buy Shopee? What makes you go to Shopee? Why are you a loyal customer?
I think the first thing is that Shopee is have the easier platform for user to use, and they have many kind of promotion for
Right.
for the yes, for the user. They can buy and they can purchase easily, and yes, and they have policies that have for the user to back or purchase the products. Yes, I think.
Thank you, Quang Tran. So what you're saying to me, because Shopee has invested so much in coming up with innovative, customer-friendly tools and customer-friendly ways for you to buy, they have captured your market and you constantly order from Shopee. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, Quang Tran, I think you made a very good choice because I'm a Shopee customer too. I love Shopee. I don't like Amazon because my wife buys everything from Amazon and there's nothing left for me to buy. So I do buy Shopee as well. And the good thing about Shopee is every time I go back and look at my Shopee app, they show me products that I want to buy. So the artificial intelligence in the Shopee computer is learning every time we buy. And because Shopee has invested money in that, that's why Shopee has become the second largest online retailer in the world after Amazon. Alibaba follows in third place. All right, do you understand that, everyone? Quang Tran, thank you for sharing your ideas with me today, young lady. I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you, Quang Tran. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, innovation can serve many avenues, not only in technology, but innovation can be a relentless, successful tool in getting you customer loyalty. Today, more than ever, being customer centric and growing your customer base is essential to business success. For example, if you get customers, but those customers run away 2 weeks later and their customer lifespan is less than 2 years, you don't make any money from that customer. So if you get a customer, the other benefit of innovation is you being able to retain that customer. Customer retention means is you get more customers than the number of customers you lose every year. Does everybody understand that? So innovation and customer loyalty, customer centricity, the focus on customer service will help you further. Innovation will help you relentlessly to ensure you get more customers and to ensure that you retain those customers, therefore have an acceptable level of customer retention. Because if you don't have an acceptable level of customer retention, and for every customer you get, you lose one customer, then you're not making money. And innovation can help you to make sure that that doesn't happen through technology focused at customers. All right, so let's talk about another area that innovation is important for people like Amazon, Shopee, and Alibaba. Innovation helps them implement very high security to protect your credit cards that you use to buy from them. Because if they don't have some of the most secure protocols in the world, every time Puang Ming or Dawa Wangamo puts her credit card number in, somebody would steal that credit card number and use her credit card or bank payment method. So people like Amazon and Shopee and Alibaba have invested millions to build what's known as AWS Identity Services, which is a special software which helps identify the person that's shopping with their bank or payment details with their shopping profile. For example, if Puang Tren usually buys products between $50 and $100, and one day somebody ordered a product worth $1,000 US, this software will not allow the transaction to happen. What will happen is the transaction will be blocked. Somebody from Amazon will then call Puang Tren to say, ma'am, you shop with us all the time, and today at 5 p.m., somebody tried to use your credit card to buy a $2,000 handbag. Was that yours? If she says no, they will tell her to go to her bank and get a new credit card, and they will block their system so no one else can ever order with her credit card. That is what AWS Security Intelligence does to intelligent shopping lines like Alibaba, Amazon, and Shopee. Can you imagine if these places didn't have that security and Nizar bought something today and tomorrow Nizar's credit card was stolen and used by someone else, Nizar would blame Amazon and they would lose him as a customer. And Amazon will say, it's not my fault, it's your credit card. But Nizar would argue, you have a responsibility to me as a customer to look after me through technology. And if you want me to shop with you, you have to invest in the right technology. Would that be right? That is why innovation helps security. Not only does innovation help customer service, innovation helps security. Security is the fundamental element of innovation. Security has to be in the innovative process from the start, because every time they come up with an innovative solution at Amazon to improve the customer experience, they also have to make sure that does not cause any problems to the customer's data being stolen or their payment profile being stolen. All right. You think of all the information that Amazon has about you. They know where you live. They know your address. They know how old you are. They know how much money you spend every month. They know what your favorite brand is, and they know your credit card details. Can you imagine what would happen if all that information was stolen by cyber thieves? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if somebody in the cyber world stole hundreds of millions of records and bank account numbers and started stealing money from those overnight? What would happen to Amazon's customer base? They would all run away. Nizar would be the first one. I would be the second one. All right. So innovation is not only important in getting customers, retaining customers, but it's also important in securing the information belonging to those customers. Do you all understand that? Yes or no? Great, we're on track. All right, so let's go back and just review what we've said. What we've said, guys, is innovation grows your business. Innovation means ultimately increasing your profits. Successful use of innovation, all right, successful use of innovation allows the business to add value. How does it add value? By increasing the number of customers, ensuring that you retain those customers for a longer period of time, ensuring you engage with those customers more regularly, you offer them products that they want to see, and you ensure that you respect them by only selling them what they want at the right price based on their customer profile, and also by protecting their privacy. Do you understand that? Let me ask you a question for the ladies that shop here. If Amazon gave away the size of jeans, t-shirt, or underwear you wear, and people were able to know your name, would you be happy as a customer? No, right? You wouldn't be happy, you would be upset. Why was my information leaked? So Amazon has very high security protocols. No one will ever be able to tell Maricel's real name through Amazon's database. No one will be able to match what orders Maricel placed with Amazon directly with her name, because Amazon's database is encrypted and the security is a very high level encryption. So all her information is encrypted in different areas, and unless that encryption communicates correctly, that you cannot match the database. So Maricel's name is in one database, Maricel's address is another database, Maricel's size and purchasing history is another database. And the only way those three interact is through the correct encryption, and that's done for a reason. So if cyber breach happens and people go in to steal information, they will not be able to get all the information because certain information has different encryption on it. We won't go into encryption today because that becomes very technical, but those of you who are from IT, you should know what data encryption is. Data encryption is a fundamental element which is part of innovative technology. Every day, hackers around the world try to hack computers. Every day, somebody at Amazon's IT department, somebody at Google's IT department has a full-time job just trying to block people from hacking. Every day, encryption is becoming more complicated. Encryption codes change every 5 minutes to protect the customer's data. All of that is due to innovation through technology. It's due to the creativity of the computer programming geniuses that work at Amazon, Google, and places like that. Why do these companies pay them such a high salary? Because without their creativity and innovation, the company would lose its customer base. So which one is cheaper, losing your customers or paying a salary that earns you 10 times in revenue? Which one is cheaper? Tell me, Nizar, which one is cheaper? Nizar, unmute your microphone. Which one is cheaper, Mr. Nizar? Hi, Nizar. Which is cheaper?
Everyone.
Hi, Nizar. Tell everybody where you're from. What country are you in?
Yes, I'm from Sudan, but I'm living in Korea here, South Korea.
Great. And how are you enjoying South Korea, Nizar?
Yes, fine. It is fine. It is here, you know, only here there is some expensive living. But,
I know. I go there
yeah.
as a tourist. I know it's expensive. But then, Nizar, you have some of the best Korean food in the world. You must love Korean food, do you?
Yeah, I have been here for like 11 years.
All right, congratulations. Nizar, tell me, would you agree with me? Is it cheaper for Amazon to pay very high salaries to IT geniuses who can innovate their programs, or is it cheaper for them to lose customers? Which one is cheaper?
You know, I just before answering your question, sir.
Yes.
So
yes.
I have some talking about innovation. Innovation,
go.
innovation in my opinion, innovation. I couldn't imagine that there is any organization or any company or any business working without innovation. So the innovation is fundamental element in how the company or organization or some working business leads to go ahead and live within many kind of business around you will fighting to live, to sell their products. So you have to hold your innovation and go ahead, and also creativity of your ideas with a team working will lead also the companies or organization more creativity and more innovation to be living in the market.
I totally agree with you. Thank you for that. Now, can you answer my question? Do you think it's cheaper for Amazon to hire people, pay them a high salary so they can bring their creativity to innovating security and customer processes? Or do you think it's cheaper for them to lose customers?
It's cheaper for them to lose customer because, you know, I just tell you that it's cheaper for them to lose the customers because if they gave the IT manager or IT employees to innovate their products, more money or more salary, it is easy to give them this because they will lead them to more selling and more data customer base. You know.
Absolutely. So let me just correct you. So what you're saying is it would be cheaper to employ IT people to do that, because once they do that, the number of customers you will get will be a lot more. So it's not cheaper to lose customers. It's cheaper to employ the technology, which will cost you more, but in the long run, you will earn a lot more revenue through customers. Do you follow me?
That is what I mean.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Nizar.
Thank you.
Nizar,
Thank you,
tell
sir.
me, have you enjoyed today's topic? Do you think it's helpful?
Yes, it is so helpful. Also, the innovation that I also needed because I am doing selling and marketing in my company here in Korea.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I just need to understand how to innovate myself also, or my products or my ideas to have new business working in my company. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure, Nizar. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, being innovative is about being eccentric. If you stop, Nizar, thinking like you think every day, going to work every day, and doing your sales and marketing the same way you've been doing it for 10 years, then you're not bringing innovation, Nizar. You have to start thinking of ways, Nizar, to market and sell your products in ways that are different to how you've been doing it for 10 years. Whether that means marketing it in a different way, whether that means the way you communicate your customers much more advanced, by changing the old way and looking at new ways that no other company in your industry has done, or offering your customers follow-up service or pricing that your competitors have not offered. By doing something eccentric and unique, Nizar, you will see an improvement in your sales numbers. Do you understand that, Nizar? Are you there, Nizar? Okay. All right. So as I just said to Nizar, innovation requires a foundation. It requires a foundation of eccentricity, and it requires a foundation of creativity. Innovation, ladies and gentlemen, there's no question, grows your business. Business growth ultimately means increasing your profits. Successful innovation allows you to add value to your business so that you can increase your profits. The simple answer is, if you're not innovative and your company doesn't innovate, or you as employees do not innovate in your role to help the company, then your business will plateau and eventually you will become unemployed or the business will fold. Innovation, ladies and gentlemen, helps you as an employee stay ahead and keep your job. Employees help you stay ahead of your competition as a company or a product maker or provider. With globalization, as the world is changing and markets the way they are, thanks to COVID-19, there are more people competing for market share, whether it's airlines fighting for people to travel on them of empty aircraft, whether it's online shopping businesses fighting to win you over, Shopee over Amazon, over Alibaba. Unfortunately, unless you project a easier shopping experience or attract the customer due to better customer service, the answer is you will lose customers or your customers will plateau. If your customers plateau, it means you have no more growth in your business. If your business doesn't innovate, you watch innovative companies bring ideas to the marketplace, and if your opposition brings those innovative ideas to them first, by the time that you catch up and get the same ideas, it'll be too late. Because if Amazon was to come up with a new innovation today, and then Alibaba tried to copy it and might need 3 months to copy, Amazon has already won over millions of customers. It's going to be very hard for Alibaba to take those customers away or win new customers, because people have already seen this idea with Amazon. So why would they go back to Alibaba? The other idea of innovation is simple. If we look at aircraft, look at the A380, the Boeing 757 Dreamliner. The reason why Boeing and Airbus are competing against each other is through innovation. Innovation is in the shape of the aircraft, the length of the aircraft, the width of the aircraft, the buoyancy of the aircraft going through the air quicker, and the technology of burning less fuel, and now not only burning normal aviation fuel, but burning an eco-friendly fuel. All right. So if it wasn't for that, and if Boeing didn't come up with the same innovation in the design of its aircraft, and Airbus did it first, by the time Boeing did it, Airbus would already have secured millions of dollars in orders, and it would take Boeing 4 to 5 years to catch up. And that's why the likes of Boeing and Airbus are constantly competing day in, day out. Airbus brought out the A380, okay, and it was very successful. Then it took about 1.5 years for Boeing to bring out the Boeing 757 Dreamliner. Now that Boeing has a Dreamliner, they're trying to catch up. It's taking a while because the A380 seems to have, airlines have already invested a lot of money in the A380, but slowly they're starting to shift to the Dreamliner. So in the meantime, Boeing must have lost some market share, which is trying to get back. Why? Because Boeing had a problem. For 2 years, Boeing had its 737 grounded, the 737-300 grounded, because of too many of them crashed. And then it was found out there was a problem in the technology and design. So for 2 years, the 737-300 could not fly and the aircraft was grounded. Is it 737 or 730? Anyway, those aircrafts were grounded, okay? By the time those aircraft were reapproved by the US government to fly and companies were allowed to fly them again, the A380 was already in the air with its technology. So airplane manufacturers are fighting technology and innovation every day. That's a simple example. Okay, let's talk about this. So do you think now that Airbus has the A380, Boeing has the 757, do you think that they're happy with that? No. Right now, they're both trying to develop the next generation of aircraft. Both of them now are racing to see who will get the next smarter generation aircraft to airlines first, because they know if Airbus beats Boeing, then Boeing is going to lose market again, vice versa. That is how important innovation is. That's how important innovation is. Now, some of you might ask, is there any risks to being innovative? Is there any risks to going too fast with innovation? There probably is. There's probably some risks to innovation, because innovation does not guarantee a company's success. There are several factors that may prevent innovation from being successful, and you have to keep them in mind when taking into account when you introduce that innovation. Number one, expense. If the technology you're going to develop and the cost of that technology is not going to guarantee you an increase in your customer base, then you shouldn't do it. Because new technology is going to mean probably a major change in the way you do business processes, but it's going to cost you money. So if you don't have the money to put in those processes, test them and make them work, then innovation might not be the right answer for you. You have to make sure that if I introduce $100 million worth of innovation, that innovation will guarantee me a 500 or 600 million return in increase in sales from customers. That money is going to earn me 5 times more from new customers that I get as a result of innovation. So the cost could be one factor, and that is the first risk of innovation. During the innovation process, for example, if you're innovating new software or designing a new aircraft like Airbus, you have to think that the costs weighed against the potential profits. So if you're going to spend 20 million to design a new aircraft, how much can you sell that aircraft for when it's finished? If you sold the A380 for 400 million and this aircraft is costing you 400 million to make, does that mean that airlines are going to pay 600 million for the aircraft? So these are issues that you have to deal with by understanding your market and your product and your customer before you risk investment in innovation. Does everybody understand that, Nizar? Okay. All right, the other thing is you have to decide, when is it the right time to become innovative? Should I do it now or should I wait till later? There is a risk both ways. If you do it now while business is slow due to COVID-19, you risk putting your financial stability because you have to spend money that you might not generate. But the other risk, on the other hand, is that if you don't do it now, your competitors are going to do it. And by the time you catch up, it will be too late because you would have lost your customers or gone out of business. Also, the other thing that we need to think of as a company with innovation is instability. Innovative ideas can be exciting, but if the business are constantly making huge innovations, they may never find a stable identity on the market. And that's exactly what I said before. Airbus and Boeing have to innovate, but they have to make sure that they come up with a product which has so much innovation in that justifies them launching a new model. Because if they come up with a new product every month and the technology is almost the same, basically they will do more damage to their brand than good. In order to use innovation as an asset to your brand, you have to make sure that you're giving the customer a product which is definitely more innovative. Not like some of the iPhones, the only difference is the color of the phone and the way the cameras sit on the phone. That's not enough. The cameras have to be better cameras, the technology has to be better, and the phone has to have other benefits in it. Otherwise, people will no longer run to the Apple shop every time Apple says they have a new phone, because they will lose trust in the brand, because they expect the brand to innovate and come up with real benefits every time they launch a product, to come up with real advantages. So if you innovate too many changes too quickly, you will damage your brand, especially if those innovations do not justify the cost. You will damage your brand. Okay, let's look at this. It's all about innovation management. A stable business is important, generating profits. So it's vital that you choose your new innovation carefully and deliberately, rather than saying yes to every new thing that comes your way. Let me give you an example. If Deshen Pem or Michelle Lumamik were tomorrow going to a shop to buy a new vacuum cleaner, and the man said to them, I have 2 vacuum cleaners. One of them is intelligent. You can sit in your rocking chair, Michelle, or you can sit in bed. You can yell out to your vacuum cleaner by name, Vacuum Cleaner John, come out and clean my floor. And Vacuum Cleaner John automatically switched itself on and vacuumed all your house under your bed, then went back to the charging station. Michelle would, of course, buy Vacuum Cleaner John. However, if on the other hand, they showed you another vacuum cleaner and they said Vacuum Cleaner Sharon can also come out and vacuum your floor, but it does not recognize your voice. You have to do it by getting up and switching the button and using a remote control. Let me ask you, which vacuum cleaner is more innovative? The one that answers by voice or the one that answers by remote control? The obvious answer, ladies and gentlemen, is the one that answers by remote control. Would you agree with me? Would you agree with that, Melina? Okay, would you agree with that, Nice, Leia-san? Do you agree with that, Nice? Yes or no? Nice, do you agree with what I said? Could you unmute your microphone? Hello, Nice, unmute your microphone, young lady. Do you agree with what I just said? Hi, where are you from?
I'm from Philippines.
Where are you? In Manila, Quezon City, Batangas, or where?
I'm in Cavite, Bacoor, Cavite.
Great. Excellent. I lived in Manila. I used to travel to Manila every month on business. I love chicken adobo. Do you know how to cook chicken adobo?
Yes, I am.
All right, great. Excellent. Tell me, do you agree with me? If you were going to buy a vacuum cleaner and one vacuum cleaner was so innovative that it could talk to you, but the other vacuum cleaner needed a remote control, which one would you buy? Hello?
Hello,
Are you there?
sir?
Yeah. So
Yes.
as I said, if you were going to buy a vacuum cleaner, one vacuum cleaner was very smart technology and could understand your voice and follow your instructions. But the other vacuum cleaner, you need remote control. Which vacuum cleaner would you buy? The one that talks to you or the one that needs remote control?
I think the first one.
Thank you very much. So would you agree that innovation is very important to you, the customer?
Yes, sir.
Would you also agree how important it is for you as a person to be eccentric and innovative when you apply for a job or when you're trying to get a promotion or when you're deciding on your future? Do you understand how important it is for you to be innovative? Because there's thousands of other girls in the Philippines that you're competing with for a job. Unless you do something different, you will not be able to compete with them. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have you enjoyed today's lecture?
Yes, I am. I am enjoying.
Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you at another one soon. Thank you. Good afternoon. Can I speak to
Thank you.
Melina, sorry. Melina Sapkota. Hello, Melina. Where are you from, Melina?
Hi, sir. I'm from Bhutan.
You're from Bhutan. And how long have you been in Bhutan? You've lived in Bhutan all your life?
I went for my bachelor's in India.
Yes. And
So
now you're back in
I
Bhutan.
came. Yeah, so it's been almost 2 years since I'm
All right.
back home.
But let me tell you, I've been to Bhutan and stayed in a resort for 5 days. And I love Bhutan. I love the people of Bhutan. But it's so far away for me and I needed to come back out of Bhutan. But if I ever wanted to go on a holiday with my wife and stay somewhere tranquil and quiet with fresh air, Bhutan would be my first choice. It's a beautiful country. But unfortunately for the people of Bhutan, your economy is not very strong. And for the people of Bhutan, the education you get in India or in Bhutan is not as internationally recognized as that of other countries. Can I ask, what did you study? What was your major?
I did my bachelor's in BBA, Business Application.
Fantastic.
Sorry,
okay, are you currently working in Bhutan, ma'am?
Yes, right now I'm working here.
All right. And how long have you been working in Bhutan? 2 years?
Yes, 2 years.
All right. Can I ask you a question? Have you been promoted in the last 2 years?
Yes, sir.
All right. And can I ask you, I want you to share your experience. What do you think was the reason for your promotion? Is it because you just came to work every day and did everything the same? Or was it because you were motivated, were able to introduce new ideas to help the business? Why did you get promoted?
It was because of the new ideas that I learned.
Fantastic.
And then I was implementing.
Thank you. So what you did is you were innovative in your own way. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can I ask you, every day when you come home and you say to yourself, today I developed this, I introduced a new idea, does that motivate you to think of the next new idea that's going to help the company?
Yes, sir. It does.
I'm so proud to hear that. Thank you. I hope that you're going to say that. I want you to keep innovating. I want you to stay motivated. I want you to remember that innovation comes from eccentricity. Do you understand what I mean by eccentricity, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Eccentricity, ma'am, means doing things out of the box. Thank you very much. Your university lecturer in India taught you well. Eccentricity is doing things out of the box. Eccentricity is being weird. Eccentricity is being different. Eccentricity is being creative. Let me tell you, young lady, some of the most profitable geniuses, some of the most successful businessmen in the world started like you. But the only difference between you, them, and the rest of the world is that you guys are creative. You think out of the box. Keep thinking out of the box, all right? Keep thinking differently. If all your friends color their hair black, you color your hair pink. If that's what it takes to get promotion, then that's what you do. Remember, creativity is your key to your future. Do you understand that, young lady?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I look forward to having you in my next BizTalk, which will be on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Please join me if you're available. It will be a totally different topic. Okay. I thank you for talking to me today. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Let's talk to someone else. Can anybody with questions put their hand up? There's so many of you here today. I need to talk to everyone. Anybody wants to talk to me? Can you put your hand up? Anybody wants to talk to me? Put your hand up. No one wants to talk to me. Why? Naomi, good afternoon, Naomi. Can you unmute your microphone, Naomi? Hi, Naomi. Are you there, Naomi? Naomi, okay, Naomi, if you want your certificate, Naomi, you have to switch your camera back on, I'm afraid. Okay, Beverly. Hello, Beverly. Okay, do you have any questions for me, Beverly? Great. Sonoma, Somna, do you have any questions for me, Sonma? Hi, Sonma. Do you want to unmute your microphone, sir? Sonma, do you want to unmute your microphone? Hi, Sonma.
Hi, hello, sir.
Hi, where are you from, Sonma? What country are you in?
So I'm from Bhutan, sir.
Nice to meet you, Sonma. Tell me, Sonma, what have you
Nice to
learned
meet you
from?
too.
Thank you. What have you learned from today's BizTalk about innovation? What does innovation mean to you, sir?
Thank you for the opportunity, sir. I think the innovation is very important since it is a key factor to promote the business, from my point of view.
Fantastic.
If there is
And
no
how?
changes,
Yes,
for
go
instance,
ahead.
if there's no changes in the product that we are producing, then the customer will be not satisfied. No, so with the time we have to change and add new features and all those things, sir.
Fantastic. Can I ask you, do you think that my ideas about innovation are going to help you with your job and you thinking out of the box and being creative? Do you think they're going to help you get a promotion or be more creative at work?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very
It's
much.
going to really help us, sir.
Thank you very much.
And,
I look forward
thank you for.
I look forward to seeing you at future BizTalks. Please join me on Monday night. We're talking about
Sure, sir,
being
sure.
awesome and other elements of business. I welcome you and I look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Who else is there
Thank
here? Safili, where have you gone, Safili? Okay, let's talk to, I'll come back to you. Who's next here? We have Mr. Pema Tashi. Hello, Pema. Where are you from, Pema? Are you there, Mr. Pema Tashi? Hello, Pema. No? Okay. Erin Mendes. Hello, Erin. Where are you from, Erin? Are you there, Erin? Amala, could you unmute Miss Erin's microphone, please? Hello, Erin. How are you? Where are you from?
Fine. I'm from Philippines.
Tell me, Erin, have you learned anything about innovation today, ma'am?
Yes, a lot. Actually, when I was in college, we
Yes, ma'am.
discussed about our feasibility study about Apple. It's year 2011, and we have discussed that at that time, Apple's phone is just they innovate their products easily in a sense that it's just they change the camera setting like that. So we in our feasibility we started to discuss that what if Apple will launch a TV like that. So and
Yes.
and we are in future it seems that Apple is innovating other products other than their phone.
They
Yes.
are about to launch Apple TV. You are correct. So you know the secret. They promised to
Yes.
launch Apple TV by early 2023. It has been under development for about 2 years, we're told. Can I ask you, you've
Yes.
studied innovation. Do you think it's an asset to Apple to keep launching new models with only minimal innovation, whether it's color or camera, or do you think it would be better for them to launch one major innovation which has a lot more benefits every 2 years? Can you tell me why Apple chooses to do it more often? What do you think?
I think minimal innovation is good because sometimes other products is copying them.
That's right.
Yes,
Exactly right.
yes.
So can you explain why does Apple do that? Because in the Apple market, the phone industry is very competitive. So it's not like the aircraft industry where it gets more time, year or two. In the phone industry, your competitors are planning to launch a phone every 6 to 12 months. So Apple, because of the business it's in, has to be innovative on a regular basis. And they're very smart. They say, this year I have to launch 2 iPhones. So I have 2 new innovations. I'll give my customers one now one in 6 months' time. And it's exactly right. What they're trying to do is stay ahead of the competition. Do you agree with me, ma'am?
Yes, I agree.
Thank you
I
very much.
agree.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in BizTalk on Monday night, and I look forward to seeing you in some of the other classes. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining BizTalk 24. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Mustafa Jihar Yassin. Hello, Mustafa. Unmute your microphone. Mustafa, how are you today? Hello, Mustafa. How are you today? No? Okay, let me go back and see who's got their hands up. Okay, who has their hands up? All right, I need your help, Amala. Can you unmute Marjorie Gonzaga's microphone, please? Hello, Marjorie. Where are you from, Marjorie? Are you there, Marjorie? Hi,
Hello.
Marjorie. Where are you from, ma'am?
I'm from Philippines, but right now I am here in Hong Kong.
Okay, great. Marjorie, I've seen you before. Tell me, Marjorie,
Yes.
have you learned anything from today's BizTalk, ma'am?
Yes, I have learned about innovation.
Yes.
Is being creative to change the world, the market, and the company. And
Yes.
you have to be eccentric too, to think out of the box. And what else? Innovation is the milestone to get more customers. Being innovative is very important to the world and to the market so that they can stay in the market in competition. Without innovation, business will lose their track. And it's also a challenge on everyone who has a business.
Fantastic. Thank you, Marjorie.
Yes.
You've done very well today. Did you enjoy today's lesson, Marjorie?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I learned a
you're
lot.
welcome. Marjorie, I'm doing BizTalk again on Monday night at 7 o'clock. You're welcome to
Yes,
join
I
me.
will join.
Thank you, Marjorie, and keep on learning, young lady. And I hope you're
Yes.
going to use innovation in whatever you're doing. Thank you, Marjorie.
Thank you.
Thank you. My co-host, Mr. Amala, could you open the microphone for Clyde Gabriel Pasquale, please? Hello, Clyde. How are you today? Are you there, Clyde? Hi, mate. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm from
Hi,
the Philippines.
Great. What part of the Philippines are you in, Clyde? Manila or where?
Yes, sir, in Metro Manila.
Fantastic. I miss Manila. I haven't been able to eat adobo or say, I think you call it, the liver with the onions on the hot plate. And I haven't been able to eat your famous food for about 2 years since COVID-19. But I promise you, as soon as COVID is going, Manila will be the first city I come back to. How have you enjoyed today's lesson and what have you learned?
Yes, sir, I enjoy every lesson in BizTalk, especially today, since it is very specific to innovation. So I will consider this is very crucial for myself and from other people that willing to innovate something outside of the box to be stand out to others, especially if even they having a competition or they having just improving themselves, sir.
Fantastic. I look forward to seeing you at BizTalk again on Monday at 7 p.m. It's a pleasure having you on my join my session. Please keep innovating. Please, young man, keep thinking out of the box. Every night when you go to sleep, tell yourself, what is it? What ideas can I come up with to make my company or my business more successful? If you're not working, what ideas can I come up with that will attract an employer to employ me over the other Filipino boy next door? Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. All right. I'll talk to you again at BizTalk on Monday. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you. God bless you. Can we speak to Kam Chen Guing? Hello, Kam Chen. Are you there, Kam Chen? Kam Chen Guing, are you there? I can't see you, Kam
Hello,
Chen.
sir.
Hi, Kam Chen. Tell me, where are you from? You're from Vietnam?
Yes, I'm from Vietnam.
Tell me, what have you learned today, Kam Chen?
Yes, there are one sentence I left about this lifeline innovation is the lifeline of the company. it's like innovation is one of the biggest step revolution in the lifeline of the company. I question this
Okay.
more about this question a lot, and I think I have to know about more innovation, and I have come to check a lot of.
Okay. So how do you think innovation is going to help you after today's lesson?
Because I work at the sales, means I need a lot of
Yes.
information about that. So the topic innovation today helped me a lot.
Fantastic. I look forward to seeing you at the next BizTalk on Monday. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you, ma'am. All right. I need your help, Mr. Amala. Thank you. Mr. Amala, could you open the microphone for Narilla, please? Narilla? Are you there, Narilla? Narilla, are you there? Hi, Narilla. Hello, ma'am. Are you there, Narilla?
Hello. Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Hello.
How are you? Have you
Yeah.
enjoyed today? Have you enjoyed BizTalk today?
Yes.
And what have you learned?
Yes. Of course. It's first time I've joined. Yes. And thank you so much. Very
What have you learned?
interesting information.
What have you learned from
Yeah,
today? Has it given you any ideas that you can use?
I've got lots of new things for me, and
Fantastic.
in my opinion,
Yes.
being innovative is very important in my life, and especially for my job. I'm a teacher, and so I have to I have to use new things for my students. And at first I have to know what my students know and what they don't, to know something new for themselves. And so
It's true.
that's why I have to be more creative for my students.
Absolutely.
And so it's, yeah.
You know,
And
Nurilla, you play a very important.
Being eccentric, yes, it's
Yeah, you
very
have to
important,
be,
yeah.
and it's very important for you as a teacher because you're building our future. You're educating the children of the world for the future. So can you imagine what would happen if you're not eccentric now? They're going to grow up with a mentality and they'll never be future thinking eccentric. I have so much admiration for teachers. I am getting older now and I lecture at university level, but I do miss when I used to teach young children. And I congratulate you and I respect you, ma'am. Keep up the great work. And I hope that you'll join me again at the next BizTalk and hopefully we can share more ideas, okay?
Thank you. I'll join. Thank you so
thank
much
you, ma'am.
for
It's a
giving.
pleasure having you today. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. You're welcome, ma'am. Can I get Amala, can you open the microphone for the next person in the queue, which is Miss Anna Mary Rose? Hello, Anna Mary. Hi, are you there, Anna Mary?
Yes, I am here. I am here,
Hi,
sir.
Hi, ma'am. How did you enjoy today's BizTalk?
Yeah, it's so great. It's so nice. I learned so much. Yeah, because the in innovation that you explain, you discussed us. So I'm starting thinking now how to make to create an advertisement that is eccentric, that's different from my competitors because I'm joining drop shipping business now. Yeah, so we have to advertise the product. We resell the product, so we have to advertise it. The more our advertising, it looks nice, so we can catch many customers. So now I'm started to think my advertising is different from others, and I got it from yours, from your ideas now.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. And I hope it helps you, and keep being eccentric, keep being innovative, because that is your future. Please join me again for BizTalk on Monday night. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure having you here. All right, Amala,
Okay.
could we open the microphone for Mr. Alex Emmanuel Nitti, please? Mr. Alex Emmanuel Nitti, please. Hello, Alex. Are you there, Alex? Hello, Alex. Hi, Alex. Where are you from, Alex?
I'm from Ghana.
Hi, Alex. Have you enjoyed today's session? How can I help you?
I have really enjoyed today's session, and I have learned that through the thinking of the mind, which causes creativity, we can innovate. And every innovation, there is the essential need to optimize everything that we innovate before we implement. Because
Absolutely
if
right, sir.
if the cost of innovating is very higher than the inflows, then there is no need to implement the innovation we have innovated. And I think I've learned a lot. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you at the next BizTalk on Monday, sir. It's a pleasure having you. Thank you for sharing your ideas. Good evening, sir. Thank you. Mr. Amala, could we go to the next person? I think the next one is Pema Yangzon. Pema Yangzon. Hello, Pema. How are you tonight? Hello, Pema. Can you unmute your microphone? Hi, Pema. Where are you from, young lady? Are you there, Pema? I can't hear you, ma'am. Could you speak up?
Yeah, I'm from Bhutan.
Hi, how are you? How have you enjoyed today's session? Hello?
Yeah, I enjoy a lot and I learn a lot of new things.
You're welcome. I look forward to having you join me again on Monday night at 7 o'clock for BizTalk. Thank you for joining me today. I can't hear you very clearly, but thank you for joining me today, ma'am. Thank you. Very good afternoon. Thank you. The next person in the queue is Puang Tran. Hello, Puang Tran. Can you unmute your microphone, please?
Thank you.
Hello, Puang Tran. Where are you from, young lady?
Yes, that is the second time I answer this. I'm from Vietnam.
Right. Okay. Puang Tran, I spoke to you earlier, but there's 400 people here today. But just to remind me, I know you're from where you're from, but just for everybody else who's joined us, tell me, what have you learned from today's session?
Yes, it is. I think it's a great chance for me to learn to attend this class. And actually, this is the first time I attend to a kind of business class like this. And it's not my major actually. And I think it's interesting, and I have learned a lot
Okay.
about.
So would you consider joining one of these talks again one day?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Puang Tran, it's been great speaking to you, and I look forward to sharing more ideas with you. Please join me again for BizTalk on Monday night. BizTalk is run every Saturday at 5 p.m. and every Monday at 7 p.m. I welcome you to share your academic ideas or any questions you have. It's a pleasure having you, Puang Tran. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We can only talk to about 4 or 5 more people, so I need to follow the queue here. I'll do my best to talk to as many as I can. Can we unmute the microphone, please, for Patrick Kangawa? Patrick, are you there, Patrick? Are you there, Patrick? Hi, Patrick. Where are you?
Yes.
Hi, Patrick. It's nice to see you again, Patrick. What have you learned today from today's session?
Quite a lot that I've learned. Hello, are you able to hear me?
Yes, of course I can. Have you enjoyed today's session?
Yes, I did.
Great.
So far, so good. I would say that from the goal or from the lesson of about innovation, I have understood and I've learned quite a number of things. Yes, and
Okay,
my own
great.
understanding, I would say that innovation is development for a better.
Yes.
So without innovation, there is no changing. There is no improvement.
It's true.
So there is innovation because and there's no innovation and things are changing. For example, Kingston International School, way back before COVID-19, I believe that we never used to learn through online, but because of innovation, Kingston International School, we are able to learn by Zoom.
Absolutely
So,
right.
Innovation, it has brought the changes to the number of things in the world. For example, people way back never used to purchase goods by online before COVID-19. But when COVID-19 came through, it made people to think more on how to innovate their product of which it brought some changes into a lot of companies such that people are able to buy online. Not only
Fantastic.
that,
You're right. You're absolutely
long
right. Go
time
ahead.
ago, long time ago, people used to use landlines. Landlines, a lot of companies used to use landlines to call in their homes. But because of innovation, companies, they had to change their product, of which we had some small phones, Motorola and other small phones, of which is one of innovation.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right,
From
Patrick.
there, people had to think on how they can communicate with two or more people at one spot, of which they brought up smartphones and
Absolutely
other
right.
phones like
Absolutely. Thanks, Patrick.
Samsung,
Okay.
Android,
Great.
and
Yep.
a lot of things.
Absolutely.
So from that, I'll say that there are a lot of things that innovation it has made. And for businesses to go further, for businesses, let's say for example, Amazon, for their business to continue being backed by consumers, let's say from 2040, 2050, they need to think more on how to innovate
Thanks,
their
Patrick.
product.
Absolutely. You've been absolutely wonderful, Patrick. Thank you for sharing your ideas with me. I hope to see you at BizTalk at the Monday night. Thanks, Patrick. God bless you, mate. Keep up the great work. Thank you. I appreciate your ideas and input. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Can I speak to Romel Delos Santos, please? Amala, Romel Delos Santos. Hello, Romel. Are you there, Romel? Can you unmute your microphone, Romel? Hello, Romel. Where are you from?
Yes, yes, hello, sir. Good evening. I'm
Where are
from
you from,
Philippines.
sir? Right. Tell
I'm
me,
from
have you?
Philippines.
All right. And have you enjoyed today's session, sir?
Yes, of course. This is my very first time.
Okay. Well, we look forward to seeing you at BizTalk on Monday night from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. and we run BizTalk every Saturday at 5 o'clock, sir. You're welcome to join us at any time. Please tell your friends and invite as many friends as you like. I would like to share knowledge and expertise with as many people as possible. Is there anything in particular that you enjoyed about tonight's session?
Yes, I like innovation.
All right.
We need innovation today because the world is changing.
Yes.
I write down some points. It plays a very important role in terms of economic growth.
Thank you very much.
Especially in
Great.
business.
Yes,
I just
absolutely.
want to say what I have learned,
Yes.
the importance of this innovation.
Yes.
It grows someone's business. Second is innovation helps someone to stay ahead in the competition and
Yes.
helps us to take advantage of new technologies like some big companies does. But even in small businesses, we can do it, innovation.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you at the next BizTalk on Monday, Romel. It's great to have you here. Please keep joining me and keep gaining knowledge. It's a pleasure, sir. Good afternoon to you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll try to talk to as many as I can. I've got like 53 people with their hands up, but please, I'll try to talk to you, but I have time constraints, but please stay there and I'll try my best to cover all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, the next person in the queue is Akdek Sugita. Akdek Sugita. Hello, Akdek. Ikadek Sugita, are you there? Would you like to talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you? Have you enjoyed today's session?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I am okay.
All right.
I understand.
Okay. I look forward to seeing you at the next BizTalk. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon. All right. Anybody here has some questions for me? If you have questions, guys, please wave your hand because I have a lot of people I talk to. I just want to make sure I cover the people with questions. Hello, Mr. Nasruddin Abdi Abdul. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Yeah, hi.
sir. How are you?
Hi. Good, thank you. Yeah, how can I help you?
Okay, I have a question
Yes,
about
go ahead.
certificate.
What
So
certificate? The
I
certificate for
think
this
it has a,
session? This
yes,
session? Yeah,
yes.
provided you stayed in the session from the beginning to the end, you'll receive a certificate electronically within 14 working days.
Okay, all right.
It's my
Thank you.
pleasure, sir. Thank you. All right. Anybody else with a real question or a question about the topic today, please? Thank you, Bonifacio Junior Casella. Welcome again, Bonifacio. How can I help you today, Bonifacio? Talk to me.
Yeah.
Oops. Unmute yourself, Bonifacio.
Yes, sir.
Hi,
You hear
hi,
me?
Bonifacio. Yes, I can. How can I
Yeah.
help you, sir?
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity, because innovation leads us a shift of our focus and our view. Innovation is working together and building a project, like from the collection of ideas. The facilitation skills are very important.
Yeah.
In order to bring together and the narrowing down the ideas of the one team or one company.
You're absolutely
Yeah,
right, Bonifacio. So, Bonifacio, have you found tonight's lesson important or helpful? Does it help you at all?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Bonifacio, I know you're a regular. I look forward to seeing you at the next BizTalk on Monday night. Thank you so much for joining me, sir. I wish you a very good afternoon. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And thank you for the message, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
my
you very
pleasure,
much.
sir. That's my job. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, from me to you, it's been a pleasure having you all here today. Let me try to talk to a few more people. I have Anna Zolieta. Hello, Anna. Do you want to talk to me, Anna?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Anna. How are you? Have you enjoyed today's session?
Yes, of course. I'm
Okay.
enjoying the lesson.
All right, great. Is there any question you'd like to ask me, Anna?
Nothing, sir. And
All right. Great. I look
gives
forward.
me a lot of idea. Thank you.
Please put them to work. I look forward to seeing you all at BizTalk on Monday night at 7 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, just remember that all the ideas I share with you here are for you to improve yourself. The world will not improve for you unless you make the decision to learn from what I've given Job Prince, Munir, Kama, unless you make the decision today to make innovation a part of your life, take innovation with you to your workplace or your business, nothing will change. The core element of innovation is creativity. The core element of creativity is being eccentric and thinking out of the box. A simple way to think out of the box is to look in the mirror and say, have I done anything differently in the last 2 years? If not, it's time you took a wake-up call and started thinking outside the box. Innovation is not only for companies. Innovation are for you to get promoted. Innovation is for you to get a job over all your counterparts in your country who lack innovation. Innovation is about you, about the company, about companies around the world. COVID-19 has left us in a situation and a turmoil that the world never expected. The human world, the business world will never be the same thanks to COVID-19. In order for you to remain successful in business, in order for you to keep your job and get promoted, you need to be innovative. Thank you so much for joining me today here, ladies and gentlemen. From myself and from my co-host, Mr. Armala, we bid you all a very good afternoon. I love you all. I look forward to seeing you at BizTalk on Monday night at 7 o'clock Singapore local time. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon.